Scene script. Dr. Seuss once said, "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind." Ah, the sweet wisdom in those words. It's a simple yet profound statement, one that urges us to embrace our individuality and express ourselves freely. In a world that often encourages conformity, it's easy to lose sight of our unique identities, to muffle our voices in order to fit in. But the beauty of life lies in our differences, in the diverse range of thoughts, feelings, and perspectives we each bring to the table. And that's what this quote reminds us. It tells us not to fear judgment, not to worry about those who might not understand or appreciate our true selves, because at the end of the day, the ones who truly matter, they'll stick by us, they'll value our authenticity. Join me on this journey as we explore the depth and impact of this quote in our day-to-day lives. Once upon a time, in a bustling city in the heart of England, lived a young girl named Lucy. She was a vibrant soul with dreams as big as the sky and a heart full of unspoken words. Yet she found herself ensnared in the chains of societal norms and expectations. In the city's vibrant hues and ceaseless chatter, Lucy often felt unseen, unheard. She was a kaleidoscope of thoughts and emotions, but the world around her seemed to only appreciate monochrome. The bustling city was a symphony of sounds, but Lucy's voice seemed to be a melody that did not fit in. Her thoughts were like wildflowers, beautiful in their uniqueness. Yet she feared to share them, worried that they would be crushed under the weight of society's judgment. She often found herself grappling with the question, should I express my true self, or should I conform to what others expect of me? Lucy's struggle was not unique. It echoed the sentiments of many young souls who find themselves in the crosshairs of societal norms and self-expression. She was a mirror reflecting the silent battles fought by countless others. There were days when Lucy found herself questioning her worth, doubting her potential. She wondered if she was enough just the way she was. But deep down, she knew that she was more than what the world saw or expected. She was a universe of thoughts, dreams, and emotions waiting to express herself. And so she decided to embark on a journey of self-discovery, of finding her voice, and learning to express herself without fear or hesitation. It was a journey fraught with challenges and obstacles, but it was a path she was determined to tread. She wanted to be who she was and say what she felt, because she realized that those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. It was a lesson that took time to learn, but it was a lesson that changed her life. Lucy was on a journey towards discovery, a journey that many of us can relate to. Scene script. Let's dissect this quote and understand its true essence. This quote that we're exploring today, "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind," is a profound statement that encourages authenticity and fearlessness. It carries within it a powerful philosophy that can be life-changing if fully embraced. To begin with, "Be who you are and say what you feel" is a call to embrace one's individuality. It's about not shying away from expressing your thoughts, your feelings, your opinions. It's about standing in your truth, even when it's uncomfortable or unpopular. It's about recognizing that your voice, your perspective, is valid and valuable. The second part of the quote, "Because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind," is a reminder that not everyone will agree with or appreciate your authenticity, and that's perfectly okay. The people who take issue with you being yourself, with you speaking your truth, are not the people who should hold weight in your life. Their opinions, their judgments, their criticisms do not define your worth or your truth. Conversely, the people who genuinely care for you, who value you, will not be deterred by your authenticity. They won't mind if your opinions differ from theirs. They won't mind if you express your feelings, if you stand up for what you believe in. They will appreciate and respect your authenticity because they understand that it's a part of who you are. This quote is about understanding that the right people will accept you for who you are, and the wrong people won't. And that's just the way it should be. It's about recognizing that you can't please everyone, and you don't need to. It's about living your life on your own terms, without fear of judgment or criticism. So the next time you're hesitant to express yourself, to be who you truly are, remember this quote. Remember that your voice matters, that your authenticity is not a liability, but a strength. As we can see, this quote is not just a string of words, but a philosophy to live by. Why is it critical to express ourselves authentically? Imagine walking around with a mask on your face all day, every day. Sounds exhausting, doesn't it? That's exactly what we're doing when we're not expressing ourselves authentically. We're putting on a show, playing a character that isn't truly us. And let me tell you, that's a very tiring act to keep up. Self-expression is akin to breathing for the soul. Just as our bodies need air to survive, our souls need expression. It's how we communicate our thoughts, feelings, and experiences to the world. It's how we make sense of who we are and where we fit in. When we express ourselves authentically, we are at our most genuine. We're not trying to be someone else or fit into a mold. We're just being who we are, in all our unique glory. And that's a beautiful thing. It's liberating, empowering, and incredibly freeing. But it's not just about feeling good. Self-expression is vital for our mental and emotional health. It helps us process our thoughts and emotions, releasing them so they don't become bottled up inside us. It's a form of therapy, a way to deal with stress, anxiety, and other emotional challenges. Expressing ourselves authentically also helps build stronger, more meaningful relationships. When we show people who we truly are, we're inviting them to understand us on a deeper level. We're creating a connection that's based on authenticity and trust, not superficiality. And let's not forget, our voices can inspire others. They can uplift, motivate, and even change the world. When we express ourselves authentically, we give others the courage to do the same. We show them that it's okay to be who they are, to speak their truth. So, why is it critical to express ourselves authentically? Because it's essential for our well-being and happiness. Because it strengthens our relationships. Because it can inspire change. And most importantly, because it's a celebration of who we are. Remember, our voices matter, our feelings matter, and we matter. How should we handle criticism and the opinions of others? Now that's the million-pound question, isn't it? We've all been there, on the receiving end of criticism, feeling like we've been thrown into a stormy sea of judgment. But remember, it's not about the storm, it's about how you sail your ship. First things first, when criticism comes your way, don't let it shake your boat. Easier said than done, I know. But it's crucial to remember that criticism is simply someone's opinion, not a fact. It's a perspective, not a decree. So don't let it dictate your self-worth or your self-expression. Next, consider the source. Is the criticism coming from someone who genuinely cares about you and wants to see you grow? Or is it from someone who's simply projecting their insecurities onto you? Understanding the source can help you decipher whether the criticism is constructive or destructive. If the criticism is constructive, embrace it. It's a chance to grow, to learn, to evolve. It's not about you being wrong or bad, it's about you becoming better. So take it on board, thank the person for their perspective, and use it to fuel your growth. If the criticism is destructive, let it slide off you like water off a duck's back. You don't have to entertain every opinion that comes your way. Remember, you are not a punching bag for other people's insecurities or disappointments. If the criticism doesn't serve you, it doesn't deserve you. Finally, practice compassion. Compassion for yourself and for the person dishing out the criticism. You are human, you are learning, you are growing, and so is the other person. Their criticism might be more about them than it is about you. Remember, at the end of the day, the most important opinion is the one you have of yourself. So keep being you, keep saying what you feel, and keep expressing yourself authentically. Criticism is a part of life, but it should never define who we are. In conclusion, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. This quote has been our guiding principle throughout this video. It's a call to authenticity, a reminder that we should not dilute ourselves to fit into someone else's mold. We've journeyed through personal stories, decoded the essence of this quote, understood the power of self-expression, and learnt how to deal with criticism. Each segment aimed to reinforce the importance of embracing our true selves. In a world that often attempts to standardize and homogenize us, this quote serves as a beacon, urging us to cherish our uniqueness. It's about finding the courage to express your feelings freely, without the fear of judgment. So let's continue to be who we are, say what we feel, and remember, the right people, the ones who truly matter, will appreciate our authenticity. Embrace your uniqueness, express your true self, and remember, those who matter won't mind, and those who mind don't matter.